60% of people that went to Coachella use buy now payment options to finance their trip. This is part of a larger trend where more and more Americans are willing to go into debt for experiences. There was a study that found that almost 50% of millennials and Gen Z are willing to go into debt just for a vacation. Don't get me wrong, we're a generation that's overworked and underpaid. Sometimes you need to treat yourself. But this also shows that those influencers out there that are constantly traveling and portraying like they're living this lavish lifestyle are probably in debt.
You're a grown-ass man and you want to go to a concert or a rave. That is the least productive thing you could ever do on earth. Bro, just listen to the music in the car. Like, that's better. Why would you look at another man on a stage singing a song that you can sing in the car? I don't get it. This guy wants to go to the Lil Baby concert, and I told him it's like the same thing when people look up to celebrities. Like, bro, celebrities, they all sold their souls. Who cares? They're all garbage. How about instead you focus on yourself, the only thing that actually matters, because this is your life. You can care about your family, you can take care of your family, but you need to come first because you need to get your shit together so you can provide for your family. So don't go to that shit concert, stay at home and grind. Right? Lil Baby concert July 1st. No!
Concerts are stupid. Like, y'all pay so much money, like hundreds and thousands of dollars, just to see somebody perform? Just to see celebrities perform? Y'all paying that much? And then some of y'all are getting seats like so far away from the stage. I don't see why y'all paying just to be in a chaotic environment and seeing people that don't give a fuck about you. Like, you know these celebrities don't give a fuck about you. All that money that y'all paying, and if y'all see them outside or whatever, they wouldn't say a damn thing to you. They would say, move out my way. I always thought concerts was stupid. Like, concerts is so dumb. Like, why are y'all paying to see people perform? It don't make no sense. It makes no sense at all. Like, I just never been a concert person. I can see if you paying for tickets, like go to see an NBA game or NFL game or something like that. But to see somebody perform their songs, it's just always been stupid to me.
You know what I can't relate to is people who like concerts. I do not relate to you. You're telling me you're gonna pay hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars to go see an artist so you can barely hear them sing. Really gets me is when they have the background music going and they're just like barely singing over that. Why am I paying to hear that? I can literally be in my car and blast the music and have like the best experience and save like $600. Or like when the artist stops singing and lets the crowd sing. Oh my god, it triggers me. Why are you doing that? Like, I don't want to hear everyone singing. I want to hear you singing. No. Never been to a concert where I'm like, yeah, that was worth it. Ever. I've been to many concerts. None of them are worth it. Mm-mm.
Hey, what's up with it, y'all, man? Y'all heard about that girl that went to the NBA YoungBoy concert, spent all her money on floor seats, and now she getting evicted because she can't pay her rent because she spent so much money on a ticket. Now she broke, and she asking all her, her friends on her social media to send her $1 a piece. She said she got 7,000 friends. That should be $7K if everybody sent her $1 a piece, man. Now that's some fucked up shit right there. Now why the fuck would you go to a concert, spend money on a floor seat, and knowing that you ain't got no money for real, knowing that your rent coming up, and you think people supposed to send you $1 just because it's $1? Nah, man, that shit crazy. Who would do some shit like that, man? Now that's some sick ass shit, dog. You begging your friends for $1 now because you spent all your money on a floor seat ticket at the NBA YoungBoy concert. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that shit.
Probably going to be an unpopular opinion here, but I think concerts are like the biggest waste of money ever. First of all, it's going to sound better when I'm listening to it on my headphones, and I don't have to go stand in a crowd with a bunch of people that are fucking hot and sweaty and annoying and touching me and shit like that. Worry about like getting shot up because now people like to shoot up concerts. Is such a huge waste of money. Like, I hear people talking about traveling for concerts, spending hundreds of dollars, sometimes thousands of dollars just to go see some celebrity that they worship. It's fucking weird.
The most overrated thing in American culture right now is music festivals. I live in Tampa and almost every single person I know was at EDC Orlando last weekend for 3 days. I just don't understand the hype. Can someone please educate me? Can you really sit here and tell me that the best use of $500 is to go to a crowded field, listen to music with no words, and bob your head up and down for 3 days? No chance. I can think of probably 100 different things that are a better use of the $500. A nice dinner. Shit, that's probably like 10 nice dinners at that price. A date night with your boyfriend or girlfriend or fiance or whatever you're into. A weekend getaway at the beach with a hotel included. Airfare to somewhere fun. Literally, I'd rather lose $500 in a casino because at least I'd have fun and get free alcohol. But no, you guys want to sit in some huge field with an outfit that probably costs you another $200, listen to some music with no words in it, and get some pictures for Instagram. I don't understand the hype.
This is probably going to sound a bit harsh, but a lot of you guys are broke because you don't know how to manage your money. On this app, I will always see things that people can't afford to pay their rent, can't afford to buy groceries, can't afford to do this, can't afford to do that, yada yada. But then I will always see, whenever someone has a new tour, everyone fighting over tickets. And it's just like, why do you need to spend $600 going to an Ariana Grande concert when you can't afford the groceries? Why are you putting that on your credit card? And that's not to say that you shouldn't be able to enjoy things in life, but a concert is not a necessity. And you spending hundreds of dollars to go hear someone sing for a couple of hours shows that you don't know how to manage your money if you can't afford it. Now, if you can't afford it, that's fine, but a lot of you guys genuinely cannot. And by supporting it and putting that shit on your credit card XYZ, you are also allowing these music artists to be very fucking greedy with their concert ticket prices. Because no concert should be hundreds of dollars. They used to survive having concerts be like $50. You guys are letting them charge $100 now, thousands of dollars, because you're still fucking doing it when you can't even afford it. Fuck. It's annoying.
I'm at a stage in my life where I'm respecting myself, meaning I'm not going to buy your concert tickets if they're over $100. And I knew that, like that was always me, but there have been a couple times where I have budged. It is not worth it, y'all. I have fun. Like, listen, I have a lot of fun at concerts. But if your concert tickets are like what I could like use to like pay off like my light bill or my Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? Or like get myself like 15 McDonald's Big Macs, like I don't think it's worth it. I don't know if 15 McDonald's Big Macs checked out, but like McDonald's be expensive nowadays. You get what I'm saying? It's not worth it. I'm going to be investing in me and protecting my peace all 2023 because I can't afford this anymore. It's not affordable anymore.
Going to a concert now is low-key like the biggest waste of money in modern day. Good chance of you even going to a good concert now is like a solid 3 to 10. These artists that be going to these concerts don't even be living up to their promises. Artists really want to for real pull up to these events late as hell and try to give a half-ass performance and leave early. And if that's not the case, the tickets just be overpriced as hell just to see an artist for a few hours. There should be no reason why I'm spending more than $250 on a ticket and I'm not even touching the artist stage. I'm somewhere halfway in the middle or to the top of the stadium. And the crowds is what really ruins going to concerts for me, especially that incident at Astro World. You have all these people over here with no common sense just pushing everybody, shoving everybody, stomping on everybody's shoe, moving their phone out the way just so they can see their favorite artist. And it's already a hassle the fact that you got to get through all them people just to go at least see your favorite artist's shoelaces. Unless you got them tickets where you're literally on the artist stage damn near, I'm pretty sure going to a concert ain't really that worth it. If you're in the middle or you're at the top of the stadium or whatever, you're going to be over here seeing your favorite artist through a TV projector on the stage or a TV projector in the middle of the stadium. At that point, you might as well could have just stayed home, watched the artist, and just chilled out. You could have watched it live from your house and just vibe out.
Who's gonna tell these artists to stop announcing tours? There is no money in my bank account. This year alone, we have The Weeknd, Ariana Grande, Bruno Mars, BTS, Summer Walker, and now we have Neo and Akon announcing a tour. I had 13p left in my account after paying for Bruno Mars. And now that Akon and Neo have announced a tour, I must be there. What makes it worse is that as soon as an artist reveals that they're going on tour, tickets drop a week later. Like, they don't even give you enough notice to come up with the funds, and I'm sick and tired.
New Orleans, where the fuck y'all get the money from to pay 400 extra police officers for an NBA YoungBoy concert? Bitch, y'all don't have that kind of fucking money, you heard me? Y'all should be paying that shit to keep the fucking city safe, you heard me?
I'm already pissed off. $10 to lock up my purse. $10 to lock up a purse is ridiculous. Nah, I'm over it already. I'm just mad confused, man.
Big unpopular opinion for me, and I'm definitely probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but like something that I've stopped doing in 2024 is like going to concerts. I don't plan on going into any unless Jesus comes back. But like tickets are so fucking expensive now. And I think it's just like as I'm growing up in adulthood, I'm realizing like I'm not trying to spend over $300 to be in the way back just to see a little microscope of a fucking artist. And then they be taking mad long to be coming out. Like the concert starts at 8 and then they come out at like 10. Then they don't even know me or gonna remember me. And they're gonna be like, oh my god, thank you so much for coming. But girl, I just dropped $500. Or boy, or they. And then yeah, concerts are just kind of tiring for me. I think I'd just rather be up in my bed.
I don't know about y'all, but I cannot take one more concert announcement. Now Janae Aiko has entered the chat. We have Chris Brown, Meg Thee Stallion, Maxwell and Jasmine Sullivan, Escape with, I think, SWV and a bunch of other people. And of course this is happening when I say, I'm gonna save my money. I'm gonna save my money. Then all these artists want to come out talking about, no, you're not. You thought you were gonna save your money. You're gonna give us your money. You're gonna give us your money. Please, I'm begging y'all, like, just stop. Just stop. I don't understand why we go from 1 second, there's no concerts. Like, there's nothing going on. There's nobody good. It's just a drought. And then all of a sudden, all of y'all decide to put y'all concerts within the same month. Why? Why'd you do that? Why?
This is some real ass shit. And if you are on the same page as me, put in the comments and say it. Because, honey, I just paid my last payment of the Beyonce concert. Can we get 2 taps or whatever for that? Don't sit up and act like I'm the only one that put her on a 4x4, okay? Yes, indeed, honey. I was sitting in the concert seats and still had not finished paying for the concert. I am not the only one out here, okay? Don't play with me. I can move on with my life. I can finally get back to a regular bills payment schedule because that shit was hurting my pockets tremendously. I'm so glad the 4 payments are over with. Oh my God. Beyonce. Then this bitch is about to come back out with another thing. And if you think I'm not going, because let's be clear, we are not going to see her again. When she's done with this Act 3, baby, Beyonce gonna get off the face of the earth. I don't know where she gonna go. But y'all ain't finna see her for a long ass time. You gonna see Blue and Rumi out here running the show. Okay?
I don't know if I'm the only person that feels like this, but as an avid concert goer, I am done with general admission. I refuse to pay more than $100, and even that's a lot, for a general admission ticket. I am in an era of my life where I just want to pay for a seat. And it's mostly because I don't want to stand in line for 2 to 3 hours before the doors open just so I can get a good seat. I don't want to be sweaty and pushed up on and squeezed into this tiny little space. When I go to a live event, I want to be able to freely move around and enjoy the music and enjoy it with the people around me. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I would much rather have a seat. I would much rather sit down. I am out of my pit era. I'm not trying to have people pushing all up on me so they can get a 10-second video for their Instagram. Like, I am there to enjoy the show. The money I pay, I want to be comfortable, you know? Obviously, there'll be exceptions to this. Tomorrow I'm seeing Ryan Beatty, and the theater is a GA theater, but it's not super big. And it's going to be a more intimate show, and I'm very excited for it. But like, concerts are getting way too expensive for me to be standing there uncomfortable the entire time. I can't do it. It's not my ministry.
The art of performance is dying, and we are all getting broker. When was the last time you went to a concert that gave you such a vilifying experience that you damn near came out of fucking body? It's been a long time, right? You want to know why? Because motherfuckers are not performing anymore. There is no show. There is no... je ne sais quoi. How do you say? There's nothing. New artists are not performing. These live performances, I'm seeing crowds standing there like a pack of fucking sardines, and it's actually getting irritating because these people are paying so much money. The tickets are not cheap nowadays. They're a good fucking 80, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 for you to fucking go there and stand. Baby, I want to come to see a show. I need some flashing lights. I need some fireworks. Baby, put a fucking setup on there. And maybe, like, I'll actually have a good time. Why am I here? Perform better. Let's get some theater.
I spent $400 on concert tickets that ended up being on television. I've never heard this story, so it's gonna be fun. I get this like little ad on Facebook, and it said Florida Georgia Line coming to your town, and we live in a small hometown in Idaho, and I was like, no way, it's coming. Florida Georgia Line. We invited friends. I'm like, let's do this. I get merch, I get t-shirts, I get like front row. It comes closer and I'm like, texting the friends. Then like a couple days before, I like see under the ad on-screen production or something. I was like, wait, are they not actually coming? It was at the drive-in on the screen. So I text my husband, I was like, did you see this? And he's like, oh yeah, that means that it's just like a YouTube video, basically. We never got the shirts, we never went, so it was just $400 wasted, and I had to tell my friends that it wasn't an actual concert.
Earlier, I saw this video about the concert experience. I would stitch it, but I lost it. And this guy was explaining in this interview just how shitty concerts are now, and I completely agree. For how much I love the live concert experience, like I gotta admit the entire like vibe of it has changed, especially like the big massive concerts and festivals. First off, these things are getting so fucking expensive, it's not even worth it at this point. Then on top of that, they always add these bullshit fees, like Ticketmaster, for example. They always add on all these fees that you know for a fact do not exist because they're an electronic ticket. They're just ones and zeros. If you're going to a rap show, don't expect the acts to ever be on time. And not only will they not be on time, but they'll be extremely late. A lot of bands also don't like to have cell phones for their sets, which I can kind of understand, especially if it's in the dark, which you could argue could ruin the experience for some people. But hey, we live in the 21st century. I mean, there's gonna be cell phones. What are you gonna do? And there's some acts that literally do not rap during their performances. Being able to perform while singing and or rapping was literally considered a skill. And I genuinely believe if you look at acts 20, 30 years ago, it's a completely different science.
Forever grateful and blessed that God placed in my heart at a young age on how stupid and contradicting concerts are, bro. Like, they really are. They're stupid because it's like, I've had a lot of favorite Atlanta artists, a lot. But I've never felt compelled to give them my hard work and money to go to this big venue for karaoke night, basically. Like, that's all it is. Let's just keep it above. They on the stage, the track playing, but they're not even really singing or rapping. You know what I mean? They going around looking at the crowd, trying to get the crowd hype, or they lip singing. You know what I mean? And I do that at the crib already for free. You know what I mean? I'm at the crib, track playing in the background. I grab a lint roller and I'm pretending to be you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I used to do. So it's like, why would I go there, pay money to see you do what I do already? You feel me? Confirm how stupid it was is when I went, it was like a class trip way back in the day. I had to go on a class trip, and it was to a Trey Songz concert. And I already don't like concerts for real, but I was like, you know what? We'll see how this goes. Let me see if I'm going to confirm my feelings, you feel? So I'm there, you know what I mean? I'm looking around. There was this girl on the shoulders of somebody right next to me. And Trey Songz looking out into the crowd, again, not singing, of course, or doing anything, looking out into the crowd, calling everybody out, whatever. So this girl's trying to get recognized, and he see her, and he says, hey, baby girl, I see you. I love you. And she passes out, falls off the dude's shoulder. The dude's shoulder, that's crazy, because ain't no, come on, bro, ain't no way. Passes out off the dude's shoulder, falls on the ground, and starts, like, shaking, and, like, I said, bro, you can't be serious right now, bro. You can't be serious, bro. This dude don't even know you, bro. You don't even know him. Boy, you would act like God told her something, bro. Like, that's crazy. And females always say dudes be corny for stuff. Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. That gotta be the corniest thing I ever seen in my life. You ain't never seen this dude in your life, bro. You ain't never had a conversation with this dude. Nothing. We had a concert. Dude, all dude said was, I see you and I love you. You just passed out like he was God, bro. You can't be for real right now, bro. That's the corniest thing ever. And I remember looking at her and I was just like, nah, see, this ain't for me. Let me get up out of here right now. Where it's contradicting,
and this could just be for me and what was placed on my heart at a young age. This is how I feel on it. What's contradicting is that you go to church and praise and worship is when somebody's on the stage singing out to the crowd and we're praising and worshiping the Lord, right? The Holy Spirit is in the room. But when you go to a concert, for some reason it's called a concert, because if that's the case, why is praise and worship not called a concert? But you go to this concert and somebody's singing on a stage and the crowd is praising and worshiping basically this person. And it's like, if the song ain't about the Lord, then what are we not we, but what are you praising and worshiping? You know what I mean? It's kind of contradicting. So like, that never sat right with me at all. I couldn't do it because I'm like, but it's the same thing as Sunday service. Like, the crazy thing is, a lot of y'all don't even go to Sunday service, but y'all in here, y'all spend money to come in here and praise and worship this man or woman or whoever's on stage. You know what I mean? So that never sat right with me, and I could never do that. So thank you, Lord, for putting that on my heart. For real.
This is my take on concerts, right? I don't like going to no concert. I've been to loads of concerts in my life, but the way I see it, and it's not, I never go to a concert because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I love this person so much, I want to pay my good money to see them. It's just if all my friends are going and they're like, oh, come on, let's all go. If they buy me a ticket, then I'll go. But otherwise, like, the way I see it is that I don't want to be paying like 50 to 80 pounds to see some famous person I'm not even going to be able to see properly or touch or spend time with or chat with. Even if I had backstage passes, that still doesn't mean nothing to me, because it's not like that person is going to come and chat with me and spend the whole time with me, and that's what I would want. And then when you do go to a concert, like, you might have all your little seats or something, but the minute that person comes on stage, everyone just runs to the front, and it's just some big like rammer jammer thing, and you can't even dance or anything. There's just like jumping and screaming, and I just find that annoying. So because of that, I'm not wasting my time on no damn tickets to see like no famous person that has enough money as it is that I'm not even going to be able to talk to, see or spend time with. I more prefer festivals, because you're just out there in a big field doing your own thing. Like, I don't even want to go right to the front of no stage to see anyone. It's just pointless because it's just going to be ram jam. I'll just find my little spot on the grass and jam. Literally, when you go to a concert and they have the big screen, so for people that can't literally see the person on stage, you can just look at the big screen. That is literally like the same as watching it on TV in your house. It is the same thing. So why would you spend money to go out and watch a big TV? It's the same thing in my eyes anyway. Just my opinion. And I'm at my mum's house because I'm watching my sister's baby today. So that is why my scenery's different. Anyway, I wish you all a lovely day.
I don't know about y'all. I don't know if anybody else feel the same way, but I feel like going to concerts is a waste of money, y'all. And I used to be a concert person, man. I used to go to concerts all the time, man. But now, for some reason, man, I just feel like spending $150 to $200 to go watch somebody sing songs that I enjoy, the actual artist sing the songs that I enjoy. I don't know. I don't feel like that's worth like $200. And then it's the crowds, man. Maybe if I'm spending time with you in the studio or some shit like that, that'll be cool. But to be like in a big stadium full of, people screaming and shouting, I love you, oh my God, can you marry me? Like, people screaming, he's right there, oh my God. Girls crying and shit like that because he's right there or she's right there. Oh my God. See, me, like, I look at celebrities like they regular people. I don't know. They're not really that big of a deal to me. Like, I just understand that they have a talent and they work hard for it and shit like that. And I appreciate that and I love the art. But I don't think they're superhuman. Like, I can't see myself getting emotional if I was to meet somebody that, like, I was a fan of their music. maybe if there was maybe a song that really affected me emotionally, maybe I had a tragedy in my life and I was listening to that album or your song while I was going through that tragedy, maybe I'll get emotional. But other than that, nah. And then a lot of these artists, man, like they don't even put a lot of work into these shows, man. They just be on some nonchalant type shit. I'ma just sing my song and that's it. You know, some of them really put on a performance. Like Chris Brown, he really puts on a performance. Tiana Taylor, she really puts on a performance. Who else, man? Beyonce, of course. Taylor Swift, of course. But I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'm not spending $200 to go watch somebody perform. You know what I think it is? I think it's more about them actually getting to see the celebrity that they admire and being that close to them. I think they get off from like being that close to the person that like they admire. They're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I love you, Mixie. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, I think I should make a video on how people act when they meet they idols and shit, dog. Oh my God, I think I love you. Oh my God, do you even know that song? Like it's fucking, oh my God. Oh my God, I don't fucking care that much about people, man, that like, I don't know, man. If I was to meet somebody in person, it'd just be like, man, appreciate your music. Keep doing what you're doing, dog. You know what I mean? But I'm not traveling to go meet you, to go tell you that. We got Instagram DMs. We got I can put a comment in in one of your posts and you can see it. I don't have to go spend $150 to $200 to come to your show. You're like, great job. You're so talented. Oh my God. That's what I think, man. That's what I think. I think they just want to hang out and be that close to the artist. And I don't care that much to be that close to the artist. Like, I don't. What do you guys think?
I can't lie, maybe it's just me, but I've never seen the point in paying for a concert to go to a concert. Like, no hate to any of the artists, but I don't think anyone is good enough for me to pay them just to sing at me. Like, I think it's just a waste of time, a waste of money. Like, like the only things I would pay for would be an artist like Thames will go and make a personalized song about me, or some artist is bringing me on stage and giving me the time of my life. But no, man, I'm not paying for Dave. Dave is cold, by the way. To just sing at you. You're paying to watch another man sing at you. I don't know, man. Like, what? Like, now you've paid. The artist has sang at you for like an hour and that's it. What now?
A lot of you guys are not gonna like what I have to say. But if you are buying expensive concert tickets, you are part of the problem. If you are someone who bought those $950 Harry Styles tickets, that's not the flex that you think it is. These artists and companies would not have a market if people did not buy these expensive tickets. This is something I've been trying to say since 2022. And honestly, the same goes for resale platforms like StubHub, SeatGeek, TickPick, everything like that. If you're buying from them, you're just giving them more of a reason to have the platform that they have and sell the tickets for the price that they are. I think a lot of times people forget that consumers have a lot of say in the market, and we can and we should refuse to purchase goods that are overpriced. By not doing so, we are just reinforcing the normalization of overpriced concert tickets. So if we want concert tickets to be less expensive, we need to stop buying them at high prices. I'm out.